So I really love to drink tea. As soon as I wake up, I make sure I drink a good cup of tea before my day begins. It really is my favorite beverage, and there are so many people out there who are also tea lovers. But if you knew the story of how tea was discovered, you would look at coincidence with a second glance. I remember my dad telling me that tea was discovered when a Chinese emperor was boiling tea in a garden and a leaf from an overhanging wild tree came into the pot. They accidentally drank this and thought it was pretty awesome. And therefore, thousands of years later, I'm starting off my speech with my love for tea. If you're wondering why I'm talking so much about tea, let me spill the tea for you, Honorable Toastmaster and my fellow Gaviliers. Once upon a time, I was a very shy girl who wouldn't even say I'm present loudly enough to the class. And speeches? Oh no, that was the end of me. I never thought I would even have to touch speeches again in my life after my school days. Every time I had a speech, I'll just make a huge mess out of it until the teacher tells me to go sit down because I was so scared to even present the first paragraph about it. However, this person sitting next to me was my lifelong friend Saini Masakorala, a Gavilia of our own club who happened to be one of my best friends. She just went up there and gave the speech like it was nothing. And apparently, she was doing Toastmasters, and it really made her passionate about it. So, Sayuni, being Sayuni, asked me to join Toastmasters. And I thought to myself, oh no, I don't want to give Toastmasters a try. I don't want the people to know that I can't speak in public. But sure as hell, I don't want people to know that I can't cook. I'm just kidding. But however, after O levels, I decided I'm going to join Gavel Club, which is an affiliate of the Colombo Toastmasters Club, because of Saini's convincing words. So, the first day of Gavel was so new to me. Everyone seemed to know what there was going on, and they were all running around to this agenda. And all the new Gaviliers had to introduce themselves by going to the front. But for some reason, I was not afraid because ever since the meeting started, the role players talked and related to the audience. I remember the Toastmaster was talking about Pokemon Go. And I thought to myself, wow, these people are talking about Pokemon Go. So time to impress these people. So when I introduced myself, I remember I told my name and I told that I watched the TV show called Friends. And because, any cool person watches that, right? And even on the round robin session, to fit in more, I used the word of the day too. And believe me, when I was at school, if I just mumbled a word or two, they would laugh at me. But at Gavel Club, when I just said one word, people started cheering and clapping for me. That was a mad audience. So I really started liking this place that I call home now. I didn't feel like a failure. I saw a second chance at making things right, and I saw a beginning. I was very excited for meetings because of the theme meetings and so on and so forth. And I saw that the mindset people share in this place is always a win-win situation. And their tagline also caught my heart. We don't laugh at you, we laugh with you. I really started liking the taste of Gabber, just like how that Chinese emperor discovered tea. And just like tea, now I can't get my taste buds off Gabber Club. So, when my stage frights lifted off, my confidence skyrocketed. I felt like a new person. I felt like I had a voice that I can actually use. Whenever I walked into a room, I knew I had an asset with me no matter where. From university presentations to job interviews and also to arguing with my lecturer on to why my perception is right. So I realized we may have creativity, the crazy ideas that can change the world, and even the cure to the deadliest world wars within us. But if we don't have a voice, power to go out there and speak, inspire, and influence, it's all for nothing. Unless you, of course, sell your ideas on the black market, but that's a different thing. So, my point is that all of this was accidental, and it was one of the most best accidents that I've come across so far. Gavel made me evolve so much as a person, and I met so many people with amazing mindsets and amazing talents. I met CEOs, DJs like Anuhas, dancers, and wannabe comedians like Lakidu. And also with the mentors, I met some people I call family. And mind you, apart from the social skills that comes with it, Gavel Club also taught me that it is also important who you choose as your circle, your inner circle. Because these people were the sugar and the milk for my tea, and they made my tea a whole lot better. And I have more tea for you. I remember one time in my university, my lecturer gave us table topics the first day of our class, and I was late to this lecture, and I really had no choice of winning her heart over. So, anyway, even though there was a table topic session, I was the most chilled out person in the room. And just like that, I aced it and I really impressed her, and I got the lecturer's praise for it. And ever since that day, she always looks at me whenever she asks a question from the class, because she knows that I will raise my hand. See, gavel isn't just public speaking, it's so much more, and you will only taste the essence of it when you truly get into the club, because it builds so much more than just public speaking. And this may sound like marketing the club to you, because I was also the VP PR last year, but trust me, I'm so grateful for that, and I was so happy to appreciate what Gavel has done for me then and even now. And if I had to, I remember Tuhan telling me to fill in for acting president within 10 minutes of notice. And if I rewind myself back to like 7 years or 6 years ago, I would just fake a stomach ache and just die there. But something about this club made me lose that fear of sudden changes. Because remember when I told you I was scared of how organized these Gavel meetings are on my first day at Gavel? I was very intimidated by it. But I just want any of the new members here to know, don't let the agenda scare you. Because I remember every time the agenda has to be changed, I filled in for positions like timer, our counter, round robin master, and everything. And even though it may be a small change or even a little fill in, it takes you so longer than just public speaking, because I used to fill in for all these small positions. I remember that's why when I stood there, when I sat there as acting president, I wondered, how the hell did I have that courage? It is because these small things matter. Because even filling in for timer goes a long way in teamwork. And the person I am today is because of my Gavel team. I could go on and on about stories on how much Gavel impacted my life, but that's your job now. Years from now, I want to hear it from you. I was going to actually complete my CZ manual before flying abroad for my higher studies in July, but Corona happened and I couldn't. And the reason I didn't complete them online was because I got used to this new taste of Gavel Club and I can't get enough of it. I just want to go out there on that stage and present it, and I want the physical, the voice things, and the audience to be there. And mind you, years ago, I was a shy girl who didn't even speak 2 words in front of a stage. And all this because of Gavel Club. And I don't want another person to miss my story on how this club has done wonders for me. And this was the best accident that ever happened in my life, and Gavel will always be my cup of tea. And the teammates, the people I met there, will always be my sugar and my milk. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thanks for watching.